DHG here, getting back into Far Cry 2, one of my favorite games. I figure I'll start this episode off with some of the Jackal tapes. I collected all the ones in the north.
You can't break a man the way you break a dog or a horse. The harder you beat a man, the taller he stands. To break a man's will, to break his spirit, you have to break his mind. Men have this idea that we can fight with dignity, that there's a proper way to kill someone. It's absurd. It's an aesthetic. We needed to endure the bloody horror of murder. You must destroy that idea. Show him what a messy, terrible thing it is to kill a man, and then show him that you relish in it. Shoot the wound, then execute the wounded. Burn them. Take them in close combat. Destroy the preconceptions of what a man is, and you become their personal monster. When they fear you, you become stronger. You become better. But let's never forget, it's a display. It's a posture, like a lion's roar or a gorilla thumping at his chest. If you lose yourself in the display, if you succumb to the horror, then you become the monster. You become reduced. Not more than a man, but less. And it can be fatal.
There's the first one. It gives you a glimpse of what these tapes are like. I enjoyed these tapes. It gets into politics too, but it doesn't really pick a side where you're at on the spectrum or wherever. And it usually considers things that you don't really hear of in other games.
Getting them in is easy. I brought them in over the mountain, through the desert, whatever. The hard part is moving them inside the country. Whenever you get stopped, you gotta bribe someone or shoot someone, and not good for business. No, once you're inside, you want to hand off as fast as possible. Let the customer deal with it.
How do they move a shipment?
I delivered 300 kilos of C4 to Ben Two-Way about 6 months ago. He showed up with a dozen of his men, dead men. He packed C4 into their corpses, figured no one would search them. Smart guy.
You can hear two people. The Jackal and the other guy. The other guy's that dude you were giving the tapes to in the bar.
Where do you get the weapons?
It's a romantic notion that they all came out of the Soviet Union after the collapse. That was a windfall back in 89, maybe through 91, but that's all over. I move weapons, I profit from circulation. You get a ceasefire in Liberia, both sides disarm. You think they slag 2,000 tons of guns? No. They sell them to me. I resell them wherever the next war is starting.
Those same Soviet guns from 1989.
Oh, that's about half. The rest mostly come from old European armies. After they abandoned their colonies in the 60s and 70s, you know, French guns, Dutch, Belgian.
So some of these guns are very old. They've been sold, bought, and sold repeatedly.
They're not biodegradable. Only the dead are biodegradable.
Why arms? Why not car parts, radios?
What's the difference? Same job, really. You get up, you get on the phone, you meet your clients, you discuss a fair price. You make a delivery, receive payment. Sounds boring, but it's not. It's just simple. I'm doing what men have been doing for thousands of years, trading one thing for another. If it's you who wants to attach morality to it, make it evil. Insane. People who work in gun factories in Belgium or the States, they're unionized, right? You think kids making radios in Bangladesh pull down 40 grand a year on a 40-hour week? You start thinking too much about morality. That's insane.
I like how in that one he gets into the topic of modern day slave labor. Something that's really not considered when you have all these virtue signaling people saying they're not going to do this, they're not going to do that. Oh yeah, well that phone that you're enjoying so much was made by slaves in China.
Why Africa? People need weapons all over the world. Why here? Why my home?
Every place is somebody's home, pal. But it doesn't stop people from going to war. I don't start wars. I didn't start this one. It seems like it's your fellow Africans that want each other dead. Besides, why should I give a shit about your home? Why should anyone? You want me to go somewhere else? So there's someone's home you don't give a shit about?
What if it was your home?
War is my home. I spent a year in Black Beach once. In the dark. It's a hellhole. Covered in raw sewage. Guards breaking some inmates' fingers with a hammer just out of pure fucking meanness. Men die of starvation in there all the time. I saw a guy in the opposite cell catch a rat with his teeth. Because they had him in handcuffs 24 hours a day for 2 months. He couldn't eat. Seeing someone do that, he was weeping while they crushed it to death in his mouth. Seeing his eyes, his face. It's madness. He was dead 3 days later.
What killed him?
Realization of what he turned into.
How do you become an arms dealer in the first place?
Back in the Navy, we delivered guns all over the world, dropping off guys with 20 crates of rifles for the local fighters, so they could knock over some dictator. Mind you, that's not 20 crates of factory M16s. These were illicit weapons, confiscated in some raid and then redistributed. No paperwork right. If a crate here or there goes missing, hey, it happens. Military teaches you two things. How to deal with bureaucracy and how to avoid it. Learning how to avoid it means learning how to deal in arms. You muster out, you apply what you learned. Every gun runner I ever met got his start that way, losing illicit weapons in transport with national militaries.
That's not far from the truth either. Something I think's funny is all these virtue signaling chest thumpers that want to send all this money and aid to Ukraine. They don't know that about 90% of the weapons that got sent over there didn't even make it to the Ukrainians on the front line. It got redistributed through arms dealers back into Europe. That came out of intelligence reports from, I would say it's Europe's equivalent to the FBI. No one knows where the money went over there. There's never been a money trail. Aside from Jackal tapes and dipping into politics, I'm going to be resuming the main missions. Oh, I just realized I grabbed two things that make things go blow up. I'll go with this loadout. I'll take this one for a change. There's really no reason to pick this one other than Dragunov, unless you really like bolt actions. The sight's not quite as clear in my opinion, but alright, whose dirty deeds am I going to be doing? APR again.
There's a limit to the stupidity I can handle.
That's far enough. No weapons. Come on, arms up.
People say a lot of crazy things.
I also heard that somebody was paid to come here and kill him.
Who, the Jackal? Come on, guy's an arms dealer. Who'd want to kill a guy like that?
APR's the shit now, thanks to you, yeah? And thanks to me.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on in. So here's the situation. The UFLL's got a motor pool over by the landfill. They use the place to fix their vehicles. It's all duct tape and baling wire over there. Somehow they managed to make it work. You know where the landfill is, right? Just west of here? You'll smell before you see it. We need you to raise some hell, take out their gear, set some stuff on fire. You get the idea. Just be sure you take out their air compressors. You copy? That's the mission.
Today you're being paid to blow things up. Tell me you do not love your job.
Here's your money. Now get on out to that landfill and destroy those compressors. Hey, word to the wise. Even the APR boys will take a shot at you if they get the chance. So watch yourself.
That red light just makes the downstairs look weird. It kind of looks like a Asian strip club or something. Where are we going? Well, at least the buddy objective's close to that bus stop. Hopefully he's not bugging out in the safe house like he was during the last time. That was a little freaky looking. I think I got to the point where I get some supplies in these safe houses.
Hello. Good to see you.
Oh, he brought me in.
Right.
I don't know how you pronounce that. USAS, the USAS, South Korean semi-automatic shotgun. Looks like it weighs about 20 pounds. Look at all that metal.
There's not much time. I'm hoping you will make a trip to the fuel depot, just north of here. Inside the manager's office, you'll find a clipboard marked trucking schedule. Could you bring it to me?
He said schedule.
You're being paid to destroy the motor pool. When you finish the job, the dispatcher will call all of his drivers back to headquarters. I'll know where to find these drivers, you see, if I have that map. You know why the routes are kept secret? Because those men are driving tankers full of gas. You can imagine how valuable that sort of thing is around here. The UFLL would be useless without their fuel supply. I'm sure I can destroy at least one of their tankers, more if I'm lucky. If you worked with me, we'd do some real damage, I should think. All you have to do is visit the Petrosahel terminal and take a map from the manager's office.
Oh, I'm going there. Yeah, that place is, really flammable. Big old blown on train still here from last time. I can't believe he didn't get killed after blowing that thing up. So I looked up what the deal is with the APR. Apparently it's, from what I gather, it's exactly what I thought it was. It's a populist faction, but apparently they want to unite this unnamed African country that just takes place in the rest of Africa. They don't really go that into details. I think I hit him. I saw blood. Almost had a knee shot right there. I would have been a merc like you till I took a bullet to the knee. You had to duck, didn't you? Oh. trucking schedule.
I assume you have the right map. As soon as you attack the motor pool, I can get to work.
They gotta have some ammo laying around here somewhere. Oh, it's up front. I missed it. Those things are fun to shoot. Oh, there it is. And my ride didn't even get blown up. Don't do it, zebra. Oh, come on. Get off that hill. I wonder. Piece of shit. Nope. Oh, screw it. I'll just walk. Look at all those diamonds. I made some short videos on, I think it was 3, maybe 4 troublesome ones in the northern part of this map. There's not really that many hard to get ones on the first map here. Most of the bad ones are on the bottom map. I think I'll go to that bus station and just head north. Sweet looking god rays. Being such an old game, still looks amazing. Hard to believe this came out the same year as Fallout 3. This game looks, this is vanilla. I don't have any mods or anything running on it. It looks so much better than Fallout 3. faces don't look too good, but everything else is great. He got run over by a four-wheeler. How are you not dead?
Who are they fighting?
I think I see water.
Getting there. Killed my ride. Scrap salvage. Oh, this is an interesting looking place. Tetanus farm. Gonna huff it on foot from here. Is that someone? No. They might have heard the shots. I don't think there's any snipers down here, but there's a shit ton of guards with shotguns. Wonder if I can jump up on there. No. Running and jumping is quite difficult in this. I was gonna say, I thought I heard someone like right near me. Hello. I see you.
Kom zet aan, Man down, we need to talk! This isn't good, we need to go help. Hey, get over here!
Shit.
Stupid, I can't do anything from here. They're right there!
The hell's he at?
I'm ready if they move this way. Lost him. He's close. Wait to see him. Spread out this way.
Sounds like three different people.
Who knows where he is? Look out, we got a lot of them. I can't tell how many there are. Trust! Somebody's attacking! I can't tell me. Hey, combinatu! Come on, let's end this already! I'll take him out. I can't tell.
Oh! 2 for 1 right there. It was a double penetration.
Hey, John, we got a brush fire!
Cremated them. No need for burial. Ah, thank God I didn't blow this one. Dick. Sounds like he got killed. Oh, that's what I gotta blow up. Well, here's one easy way to do it.
Good work. The trucks are turning back now. Meet me and we'll do this together.
Oh, it's right outside. Too bad they made me blow up that truck. I could use it right. Oh, there's another one. explosion. Couldn't be those. Couldn't just be those two dudes. Okay, where's he at? We'll make sure he's not downed. Nope, he's pretty healthy. Yep, looks like I'm gonna need to get more malaria medicine. Alright, well that's the end of this one.